Welcome back, history lovers and fanciers of the fantastical to unlikely connections. Today, we're embarking on a journey so improbable, so utterly bonkers, you'll wonder if I finally lost my mind. We're going to connect the seismic upheaval of the Russian Revolution to the unwavering courage of the Autobot leader, Optimus Prime. Yes, you heard that right. Stick with me, folks, because this is gonna be a ride. Our story begins in Russia with Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov, better known to history as Lenin. He was one of the main guys behind the Russian Revolution and ruled the new Soviet Union for a little bit. In 1920, amidst the turmoil of post-revolutionary Russia, Lenin had a visitor, a most unexpected visitor. It was none other than the legendary science fiction writer H.G. Wells. He wrote many famous stories, such as The War of the Worlds and The Time Machine. He'd travelled to Moscow to interview Lenin. Now, Wells was fascinated by what was going on in Russia at the time, and Lenin saw an opportunity to engage with a prominent Western author. Now, apart from being a science fiction writer, he was an informal mentor and even teacher to many aspiring writers of his time. And one of those aspiring writers who benefited from Wells's guidance and wisdom was a gentleman named A.A. Milne. You may know this name. He was the creator of Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh wasn't A.A. Milne's only creation. The 100-acre wood where Winnie the Pooh lived had some other residents, and we're going to turn our attention to one of its most gloomy inhabitants, Eeyore, the lovable donkey with a habit of losing his tail. Now, the Pooh stories have seen many adaptations over the years, from books to classic Disney animations, and it's to the person who has given his voice to Eeyore for nearly 30 years that we make our next connection. This man's name is Peter Cullen. And here we arrive at our final connection, as Peter Cullen has also provided the iconic, heroic, and instantly recognisable voice of Optimus Prime, the noble leader of the Autobots, the champion of freedom against the tyranny of the Decepticons, the voice that tells us, "Autobots, roll out!" and "Freedom is the right of all sentient beings." So, there you have it, folks. From Lenin the Revolutionary to his meeting with H.G. Wells, who shared his literary wisdom with A.A. Milne, who created Winnie the Pooh, where the character of Eeyore was voiced by Peter Cullen, the legendary voice of Optimus Prime. Who knew that the link between the reshaping of Russia to the saving of Cybertron was just a few degrees of separation? It just goes to show you the world is a far more interconnected and delightfully stranger place than you might ever imagine. Join us next time on Unlikely Connections for another surprising trip through history. Until then, keep exploring history and making some connections of your own.